Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's video, I wanted to, dig a little bit deeper and talk about, the bigger picture, what I'm trying to actually get across with the videos that I'm making at the moment, because many people seem to have, most people know exactly what the thing is. It's not an attack on Thailand. Most people in Thailand are amazing, and this video is going to be proof that most people in Thailand are amazing. Because I want to share a story with you guys that happened very recently, and if you don't listen to the whole thing, none of it's going to make sense, so you're going to have to listen to the whole thing. But anyway, I'm going to be talking about when I came to Malaysia, that whole experience and exactly what transpired from leaving the house until getting to Malaysia. Okay, first things first, this is the problem that I have. This is the main problem I have, the 99% problem I have. Okay, so what do you do when you go into another country? You pack your bags, you get that ready, and yeah, that's fine. And unfortunately, we had a number of bags, and I booked a Grab, and I'll put my hand up and say, yes, I didn't book a big enough Grab. My fault. Yes, the Grab was 90 baht, and I just didn't think. So many things on my mind. And the guy arrives in his car, and it's clearly that our bags, it's going to be a bit of a struggle to get them in the car. He wasn't offensive. He wasn't attacking me. He wasn't derogatory. He wasn't anything other than a kind, professional, nice man. He understood I made a mistake. I apologized, and I said, don't worry, I will give you a tip when we get to the airport. And he, even though I said, don't worry, I'll lift the bags into the car, they are quite heavy, he helped as well. The Grab fee was 90 baht, less than $3. And when we arrived at the airport, he even helped me take the bags out, and I gave him a 500 baht tip. What's that? $15. Because I appreciated the fact that he was helping. I appreciated the fact that he understood I made a mistake, he understood I was apologetic, and under no circumstance would I ever want to make somebody's life harder and do something like that, because that's just not who I am. I try my best to help people in a less fortunate position. Okay, so that guy, an amazing example of the very best of Thailand. A normal Thai person, going by his day. Thank you, sir. You are what made Thailand as good as it was. Then, after that, from there you need to go into the airport and you need to check into the flight. And I booked Air Asia. And I thought 25 kilos each was a large amount. And of course I haven't done that for a while. And I was wrong. I overpacked the bags. Not much, but enough where, yeah, it was too much. And the lady behind the Air Asia counter, she was a very friendly lady. She was very helpful. She was apologetic, but I put my hand up. Don't worry about it. This is not your fault. I overpacked. I fully understand. I don't mind paying a little bit of extra money if I got things wrong. Fine. No questions asked. That's not your fault. She was just a great individual. A perfect example of Thailand yet again. And from checking in, you go to the place where you have to pay for the extra baggage, the Air Asia ticketing office. Again, the lady behind the counter who took, it was only 2,300 baht or something, it wasn't a lot of money. Very professional, very kind, very courteous. And I got my ticket, and then you look at the time and think, well, we better head through security and wait for the plane, which is generally what you do. So we head upstairs. If you've been to Chiang Mai, you know exactly what the layout is. You've got the downstairs area, and you go upstairs through immigration, and that word again. I shouldn't have rushed ahead. Anyway, not to worry. You've got to head through there. But first things first, you've got a few steps to go through. First thing is the people checking your ticket to make sure that you should be actually heading through security. Just normal Thai people, very friendly, very courteous, very professional, very quick, very efficient, just doing their job. And yeah, nothing bad to say about them. So far, the experience I've had has been extremely friendly, extremely nice people going about their business. Then you've got to head through security, and I made a very big error again because I have lots of things going through my mind at this point. I'm, trying to work on a couple of things, and I don't just, not do anything. I work. I've got lots of stuff to do. And yeah, I put my deodorant in my backpack. And I had a laugh with the guy in security. Don't worry about it. No problem. And I threw it away. It was my mistake. I don't care. Sorry. I'm apologetic. But we had a bit of a laugh. No problem. No issues. And we headed through security. So far, every interaction with every Thai person I've met has been spot on. Everything that Thailand is meant to be. Then I thought I need to get a re-entry permit. And that's where everything goes wrong. The lady immigration officer was demeaning, belittling, the worst example of everything to do with Thailand you could imagine. It was as if I don't know what references you can make on YouTube that are acceptable or not, but she was kind of like the sorts of people. She was stern, she was, belittling. And it's 1,000 baht for a re-entry permit, isn't it? It is. When I did my last re-entry permit in Suvarnabhumi airport, it was 1,000 baht, and I gave them my passport and nothing else. But apparently I had to pay an extra 200 baht for them to fill in the form for me, or something like that. Anyway, that wasn't necessarily the problem. If you want a little bit of extra money, okay, fine. But it's the way she behaved. It was her demeanor. It was her authoritative stance. It was her belittling nature targeted towards me. And that's where I have to draw the line. That's not acceptable. If you've been in a country for more than half your life and you're still treated with such contempt and such disdain by people who are the very worst of the country, that's where I draw the line. Every single interaction throughout the entire day had been exemplary. Every single person who was Thai that I spoke to was exemplary, just getting by their lives like normal people get by their lives in normal countries around the world. And as soon as you hit immigration, the lady immigration officer who was doing the re-entry permit, it was an extremely different, belittling, demeaning experience. It's not acceptable, Chiang Mai immigration lady. And I wish I had a picture of you because I would like to call you out, but I can't, unfortunately. But that's what the whole issue with Thailand is. It's not the people. It's not, she's the issue. It's not the normal people. It's the fact that your whole life in Thailand, your entire life hangs in the balance based on people like that. People who demean and belittle and use their power and their they use their position in life to kind of make you fully aware every time you deal with someone in immigration. At least this is my personal experience. I've done multiple extensions of stays. I've done multiple re-entry permits throughout the years. And every single time I've interacted with someone at immigration, it has been the entire polar opposite of the people I've interacted with on a daily basis in life. And I know so many people would say, well, you're going to get your extension of stay. You're going to get it. And I would agree with you. But there is a chance, even if it's a one in a however many thousands or million or whatever, there's a chance there that you're not. You've got that riding over you every single second of every single day. You never have total peace of mind. You never have 100% comfort in the knowledge that your stay is without condition. You are always there conditionally. There's always a condition to your stay. And I wouldn't necessarily have a problem with conditions being attached to your stay if you weren't married or if you didn't have a Thai family. Then yes, okay, you've got conditions of your stay, and the longer you stay, the easier it gets. But in Thailand, it doesn't work like that. The longer you stay, they make no bearing and no reference whatsoever to the fact that you've been there 20 years or 20 days. That's unacceptable. They should flick through your passport. Oh, this guy's been here a long time. Let's be courteous. Let's just give him a sense of security that this is where he lives. But they don't want you to have that. everyday existence, the restaurants you go to, the motorcycle taxi drivers that you use, every single thing, the hospital staff, the doctors, the this, the that, everyone, amazing, wonderful people. But as soon as you hit immigration, that's when everything falls apart for me. Because I don't want anything in the back of my mind that's, even if it's a 1 in a million possibility, it's still something that they can use against you. It's still a conditional right. You're there conditionally. You're there if you behave yourself. You're there this, you're there that. And that's fine. I'm not saying that you get married to someone and you should be able to stay there immediately. But there should be some kind of structure in place, at least this is my opinion, where they say, okay, you've been married for 10 years, here's a stamp in your passport, go and enjoy yourself, we never need to see you again. That's what I'm talking about. Just something so you don't have the constant thing in the back of your mind, well, I've got to do my 90-day report, I've got to do this, I've got to do that. And I hate the people who say it's not that hard. But it's still something. Even having to make a phone call once every 2 years, that would be unacceptable as well, because it's still a condition. You should be able to live unconditionally with your family in the country that your family comes from, as long as you meet the requirements and have towed the line for a certain amount of time. But if you spend 20 years somewhere and those 20 years count for absolutely nothing, that's the problem. That's the problem. Because too many people don't understand once you've done it a little bit. Okay, I've done it. It's not that bad. I've done it once or twice. But it's every year. It's understanding that at this point in the year, I can't do anything else. And whatever month your visa comes for renewal, you can't just say to them, well, I'm actually going out of the country for business for 3 months. Can I do my visa renewal early? No, you can't. Well, can I do it late? No, you can't. Your whole being, your whole stay in the country depends on you having 3 months, a 3-month block of time. You go get the initial stamp and then you've got to wait to hear the result. And yes, you can get a re-entry permit during that, but it's messy. It's unconditional. It's conditional. And this is the problem I'm trying to say to people who are wanting to go to Thailand and wanting to live there because they like the Thai people. And I like the Thai people too. I just hate them in immigration. And that's who you have to rely on for the stamp in the passport to give you another stay. It is not acceptable, and it needs to be brought attention to. People need to make people aware of this, because it's just not right. It's just not right. People should be treated with respect. People should be treated with dignity. People shouldn't be treated with contempt. And the longer you stay somewhere, regardless of which visa you're on, regardless of anything, should count for something, even if it just means you're showed a little bit more respect the more times you do it. But it's not. It's not. There's no point going on about, the visa extension I did last time. But anyway, this is just not acceptable. Thailand is amazing. The immigration people aren't. They're every single one of them. That's probably an exaggeration. 99.9% of them.